This is awkward. I know I haven't been here for like a month, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't even remember, but just to like break the ice, hey, I'm back. Even though I literally just walked out of 2 whole weeks of a treacherous exit level exam period. But that's okay because I'm alive and that's all that matters, even though I had a few mental breakdowns, sleep deprivation, and I'm pretty sure at some point I did have an existential crisis. But I'm here, okay? I'm back with a new video and I'm actually so very excited to be back. I don't know what consistency is gonna look like, but I'm back and I will be posting a few videos. This video is basically gonna be like, you know, a whole voiceover type of vlog because there were times where I was just like frustrated and there were times where I kept forgetting to record because like since I literally had like, you know, back-to-back exams, it was like, bro, I literally had like marketing the one day and then just a 1 day gap and then marketing again and then industrial psychology. But anyways, you're gonna experience the whole thing with me throughout this whole video. The videos will be kind of like a combination of like, you know, landscape mode and portrait mode, but that's only because like, you know, like I said, I was a bit frustrated. There were times where I just didn't feel like talking and I was just taking snaps, but I did manage to squeeze in a few stuff for you. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Before things went to shambles, I stocked up my fridge with some energy drinks because, whoa, my exam timetable wasn't looking so great. Later that evening, I realized my acrylics couldn't handle the pressure either, so they decided to fall off. But no worries, I went to get them repaired the next day, even though they cost me a fortune. And now the fun begins, studies for the next 2 to 3 weeks. The next day, I had a pair for breakfast and made my way to the Jan Martin Student Center, but first, I decided to get some coffee from May Brew before returning to the building and doing some intense studying. And here we go again, studying, virtual lectures, and more studying. Fast forward to the next day, I went to the engineering building to do some more studying, more specifically for my marketing exam. A few days later, Kenise and I went out for some tacos. We ordered the chicken flavored tacos, but even though I prefer beef, I guess there's always a first time for everything. Thereafter, we went to an ice cream shop to try out their ice cream and waffles, but their prices were unreasonably pricey, so meh. So that night, I decided to watch some Netflix and just chill.
3 days later.
So it's literally like 9 minutes to 5 and I've been sitting here since 3 o'clock and I haven't done anything productive. I took a nap from literally 12 till 2 because it was load shedding at that time and I haven't done anything. So now I'm just like, what am I gonna do? Because like, marketing is a lot, guys. Marketing is a lot and I honestly don't even know what I was thinking when I decided to take 2 marketing modules at the beginning of the year. What was I thinking? But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, it's your decisions, it's your choices. I wasn't attending classes. I was just living my best life, didn't know what I was getting myself into. And then finally, when I decided to like, you know, pay attention, that's when I realized.
Wait, hold on. What? If 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? This life. Lord have mercy.
I then got hungry, so I decided to order some McDonald's. I know, unhealthy, but I'm loving it.
Thousands of tears later.
In that moment where you actually just realize, I don't think I'm gonna finish this in time. Like, wow, I'm really not gonna finish on time for this specific module. How much could they possibly want us to know though? Let's get into it. Get into it, yup. Oh.
Did my evening just get worse?
Load shedding. Okay, let me get my light. I can't believe I actually caught this on camera. Wow, this is embarrassing.
3 days later, I headed over to the botanical gardens to do some revision for my psychology exam, but first I had to head over to Starbucks to grab a cold brew latte for refreshments. Time to get working. So I took out my notes and my readings out of my file and did some revision for 3 hours until Tariro joined me so we can do some revision together. The next morning was final time to take that psychology exam. Nerves kicked in, but I did make it. The exam went well, so after 3 whole hours of writing essays, I decided to return back to rest to prepare a chicken wrap. So I cut the chicken into mini strips to make it easier to prepare. I then seasoned the strips with garlic, followed by some Italian herb spice with an addition of chicken spice, of course. Thereafter, I mix it all up before heating up the frying pan and tossing in the chicken strips so they can sizzle their way to taste. Following the procedure, I covered up the frying pan and went on to cut up my vegetable to fill up my wrap with. As you can see, I started off with peeling my carrot with a vegetable scraper, followed by grating it so it's easy to spread and eat in the wrap. Thereafter, I went on to chop my frozen lettuce into smaller pieces. I then grabbed a wrap and placed some chicken fillets on it and evenly distributed the carrot on it before splitting my avocado into half, but I completely messed it up.
Oh my goodness. Again?
And now here I am trying to wrap everything up. It's always a struggle since I always completely fill up the wrap, but I always manage in the end anyway, so here we go. Before getting back to work, I enjoyed my wrap with a single episode of Legacies for my own sanity because all that exam stress does end up having a negative impact on my mental health. Here we go again, back to studying for my Marketing 344 exam. The next day at around 1 p.m, I headed out to the psychology building to write my marketing exam, but we had to wait outside before we could actually go in for the exam due to COVID-19 protocols. The exam actually went well, so the next day I had to prepare for my other marketing exam, but the weather was so cold. All I could think about was Netflix, but I had to push through the temptation anyways.
Hey guys, so it is literally like 10:15. My exam is at 2 and I honestly still have quite a lot of revision to do. It's a lot, but it's not that much, I could say. I know right now I should be like, you know, revising my work instead of actually recording this, but I just needed a sense of like, you know, communication because I am literally going through the most right now, and even though I'm just talking to my camera, I just need to like open up about it because it's just way too much. Okay, it's not that much. I literally only have like one more topic to go through, then I'm gonna gather up all the topics that I struggle to understand or all the topics that I feel like I don't remember right now. Then I'm gonna revise that, and I'm just gonna like, I need to make sure that I'm on campus by at least like 1 o'clock because, you know, the test is at 2, and with this whole COVID regulation stuff, there's always time taken for like, you know, screening and whatnot, and I'm just there like, bruh. But anyways, it's so unfair. I mean, like, why do other institutions get to like write online and we're literally being forced to like, you know, write in person? Like, why they gotta do us dirty like this? But anyways, it's fine. I guess it's for the greater good. Who knows? But yeah, anyways, wish me luck because I am literally going through the pits right now.
3 hours later.
After doing some hardcore revision, I made my way to the chemistry building at around 1 p.m. to write my Marketing 354 exam. But since I showed up 1 hour early, I had to wait outside the building until it was time for screening. It's a new regulation that has been implemented due to COVID-19. So as I waited, I decided to go through my notes one more time. And here we go again! After a long 3 hours of writing essays and battling to finish on time, I went to Creme de la Vigne to have some ice cream and waffles, just for a little break before I can get back to rest to prepare for my industrial psychology exam, which is literally a day and a half later. Later that day, from 7 p.m. in the evening, my head was literally pounding, so instead of studying, I decided to create a contents page for my industrial psychology exam notes while watching a little bit of Batwoman.
The next day.
Hey guys, so it's a Friday and I am trying my hardest to study for an exam that I have on a Saturday morning. Yes, that's how deep it is. They tried so hard to compress all my exams that they had to include a Saturday, but I mean, like, it's nothing new, so no, it is what it is. Not that I'm complaining though, even though I literally am, but I'm just glad that I'm finishing tomorrow. I am trying to do some revision instead of laying in bed and talking to my screen. But I guess that's what life is all about, eh? Confusion. But anyways, I'm just taking like a 2-minute resting session because I literally have like 6 chapters that I need to revise for industrial psychology. I know I did say that I finished my notes for this module, but now it just feels like I didn't even do anything. I'm just like, okay, bruh, you don't remember nothing. So I guess my recall memory is just down in the gutter. So that's what I have to deal with. But anyways, we can do this, okay? I'm literally gonna get up, do some revision, make notes for whatever is important or whatever's not important, I don't know. And I'm gonna wake up tomorrow at 5 a.m. do some more revision because my exam is at 9 a.m. But it's fine, we get it done, okay? I actually can't believe I made it this far. I pushed through and I kept waking up early every single day for 2 weeks. Damn. But anyways, let's get back to work.
Later.
Hey guys, so it's 1 a.m. in the morning. I haven't slept since. No naps, nothing. So I'm about to sleep. I literally have one more chapter to revise. Not even revise because I think I'm supposed to be making notes right now. But anyways, I'm so devastated. Like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do, okay? I literally just set my alarm for like 4 a.m. So I'll be waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow so I can do some revision. Hopefully I'll be done by like 7 so that I can just like, you know, shower and then go to my exam venue. But yeah, I think I'll be getting like 3.5 hours of sleep. That's if it's not 2 a.m. already. I feel so sleep deprived. But anyways, it's part of life.
3 hours later.
Hey guys, so it is literally 7 minutes past 4 and I am literally about to do revision for my last chapter and attempt to do revision for all the other aspects of the work that I've done already. I literally have approximately 3 hours to sort out my life and prepare for this, okay? Let's go.
Many unbearable hours later.
After 4 hours of intense revision, Crenice and I waited outside the Industrial Psychology building for our last and final exam. It was finally time to walk into the building, so we packed up our notes and headed for the Industrial Psychology building so we can write our paper. And here we are, walking into the venue and waiting for everyone to settle down before we can dive into the paper.
You know, while I was editing this video, I actually just realized that I really did go through the most. I was in the pits. But hey, that's what you get for trying to live your best life and neglecting what actually is very important. But it's okay. I made it out. It was successful. So now I'm just waiting for, like, you know, marks. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye.
What a wonderful